2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Next here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 2025 Kakawow Disney Phantom here. Half case, pick your movie. Let's get started. Gotta fix something quick. There we go. All right. 5-box half case. I'm excited for this one. I'm glad I get to rip it again. We are running another Progressive Tuesday. If anyone out there is interested in that, more breaks you get into this afternoon that say Progressive credit is the more you will get in return in break credit. Sorry, thinking about 3 different things at the same time. Yeah, so if you get into 2 afternoon breaks, this one is not part of the Progressive credit, but the ones that say Progressive credit, starting with the logo fractors, if you get into 2 breaks of those this afternoon, 10, 3 is 25, 4 is 50, 5 is 75, and if you get into all 6 breaks, you will get $100 back. So there we go. Need a filler. Good luck, everyone. Love ripping this stuff. Here is Tramp. Lady and the Tramp there on the short print. Miriam. Little Mickey refractor. And Maximus from Tangled. The horse. It should be out of $3.95. $3.95 going to Tangled. And cool Bo Peep on the stained glass. Toy Story going to Card Player 11. Chippendale. Sebastian. That's Coco there on the reunion. Die cut is Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, and Stitch. Stitch out of 75 on the Stitch insert set. And that will do it for our first box. Box 2. Who's hanging out with me this afternoon here, ripping a little Disney? Looks like we are down to 8 spots left in the first leg of the Progressive. That is the $49 logo fractors there, 5 bucks. And we got the $39 Topps Baseball Value Mixer. 20 spots left in the $49 football. Going on old school Donruss chasing there with those fat packs. 2020 fat packs with the absolute stacked rookie class. That class is arguably one of the best rookie classes I have ever seen. But you got the likes of, obviously, 5 starting quarterbacks in the league. Herbert, Burrow, Love, Hurts, Tua. You got Jonathan Taylor, Jamar Chase. Or sorry, Jamar Chase was the next year. You have CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson. Oh, that's cool. How about Zerg out of 75? That's a cool addition to this product. Toy Story going to card player 11. But then it looks like 18 left in the basketball and 20 left in hockey. And reunion, Toy Story. Marlin. Finding Nemo there. There's Fear from Inside Out. And Lionheart. The Lionheart there out of 395 is Zootopia. Zootopia on that one. Linguini from Ratatouille. And another Stitch. Pumpkin Stitch out of 50. Pumpkin Stitch out of 50. That's a cool one. Who's got the Lilo and Stitch spot? Going to a Warzone. Die cut is Captain Hook. Kevin. That's an awesome card. From Up and Lotso. Oh, man, we got a villain auto. We got a villain auto. Lotso out of 175. Card player 11. Toy Story's on fire right now. Toy Story is on fire. Do I see you hit me something? What movie do you have? Which I know you got a bunch of them. Oh yeah, Tangled right there. You're on the board. You're on the board, Derek. We're improving our relationship as we speak. Never mind, wasn't Cinderella? Oh, you're looking for Cinderella? That one's yours. You have Tangled. All right, I retract any nice things I said then. Yep, it was. Yep, it was. It was Bo Peep. And ooh, what is that? Tigger out of 190. I haven't seen that card before. Tigger out of 190. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Going to top load. That's a cool one. But yeah, Bo Peep is in the mint. One of the stained glass. Anxiety. Skinner. Our reunion is Soul. Our die cut is Mulan. Out of 395, Mickey Mouse. We'll take that. Bring on the numbered Mickeys. Doug. And Violet from Incredibles should be out of 210. The Incredibles going to top load. Dory. And Lotso. Look at that. We got 2 purple Lotzos. 2 purple color matches. Lotso out of 175 Toy Story. Two boxes left. Oh, Duke Kaboom is in here. That's pretty cool. That is cool. I have not seen the Duke Kaboom yet. And that is Rhea from the Last Dragon. Graffiti. Joy. There's Up. Die cut is Merida. Silver is Boo. They definitely got some fun characters in this one. Hector. And Pinocchio. Pinocchio there on the stained glass. Going to Warzone. And Ian Lightfoot, Onward, out of 395. Hey is another good one. Joe Gardner. And another purple at the end is Prince Philip. Prince Philip. Sleeping Beauty there. Sleeping Beauty out of 175. Gonna bring us to our final box. Last box. Like I said earlier, Progressive Credit Tuesday. If anybody wants to spend the whole afternoon with me getting all of the Progressive Credit random team breaks, you obviously get a spot in every break, and you get the chance at hitting cards in every break. And then you also will get $100 back in break credit if you get in all 6. So today is the day. Oh, that's cool. Lightning McQueen there. Looks a little off-centered, though, the car. Car looks a little off-centered. Cars going to Warzone. We got a little Warzone section right here now. James Sully. Ernesto De La Cruz. There's Inside Out. All the emotions. And we got Purple Penny. That's a new character in this one. Penny from Bolt. Penny from Bolt going to Warzone. Sebastian from Little Mermaid. Inu. Abby Park. Remy. Ratatouille out of 395. Ratatouille Warzone. And final is Goofy on the Retro Modern out of 145. Goofy going to Mickey and Friends to wrap us up. This stuff is so much fun. I truly would rip this stuff every day if I could. Start with our unnumbered stuff here. Sebastian, Merida, Mulan, Captain Hook, Tinkerbell, Inside Out, Up, Soul, Toy Story, and Coco. There is Tramp, Lady and the Tramp. Some numbered stuff over here. We got Remy, Ian Lightfoot, Maximus, Lionheart, Penny, and Prince Philip. Rhea, Graffiti out of 180. A little Tigger crossing the road there. Out of 190, we got Violet from Incredibles out of 210. Lightning McQueen, I'll save those. We'll go Stitch. Stitch out of 50 and Stitch out of 75 there. Got a couple stained glass here. Lightning McQueen and Pinocchio, both of those going to Warzone. Goofy on the Retro Modern out of 145. And then Mickey Mouse out of 395. And then in the mitt, Toy Story. We got Lotso the Bear. We got the villains other than Bo Peep. This was the villains. Zurg, Bo Peep stained glass, and then Lotso on the facsimile, aka Face Smile Auto. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you guys back here later this afternoon with the Progressive Credit Tuesday. Thanks, everyone.